Okay, Drawing 2 class, for your next project and what will likely be your final project. If you look in the project section, it is the deer skull charcoal drawing. I am going to have you do this on your black drawing paper using charcoal, mostly the white charcoal, but also you can use the black charcoal in there as well. So here's where the project is. I've got a couple examples which are slightly different than what you'll be doing. Namely, this is on a colored paper that is not black. So in this case, the student had to use black charcoal to add the shading. For the still life, you're going to be doing the same thing except opposite. You will be shading the light areas, and the darkest areas you'll just leave there like it's already there. The black paper is already shaded. This one is the same way. The student used white and black charcoal. You guys can do the same, but it's mostly going to be white shaded on the black paper. So there's where the project will be turned in eventually. There's a couple examples that might help a little bit. Assignments, though, that are going to help you with this project. First of all, make sure you do this assignment. This is some tips and some practice with shading with white charcoal on black paper. Make sure you do this before you get too far into this project. Also, this definitely has to happen first. You're going to choose one of these 4 photos to do for this project. I'll show you one. You can look at the others on your own. So again, on your black paper, you're going to be drawing the lightest areas and leaving the black parts alone. In each photo, you're going to have some kind of stuff in the background, like in the classroom here. You can just ignore most of that. Like this whole area could be just left black. If you want to get maybe some extra points, then maybe just hint at some of these lighter shapes that you can see in the background. They can be kind of vague, but that stuff can be drawn if you want to. Overall, I want you to focus on the main objects: the deer skull, the lantern, this pot, and the plant. So again, you're using black paper with white charcoal mostly. Anything that is lighter in value than pure black, you will have some shading. So like this part here, totally black, you're not going to touch that. But right here, a little bit of a dark gray, so that will need some shading. When you draw the eye socket of this skull, notice that it is not black. A lot of students want to draw a skull with the eye sockets just totally black. In this case, we can see quite a bit of value and detail in there that is not black. So make sure you do that. I would, in this case, you can see the spotlight here. I would draw that light shape with pure white. So you're going to choose this one or one of those other 3. And for this assignment, this will be just in your sketchbook. Do a quick sketch of the shapes of everything. Try to focus on the proportions and everything. But once you get to the actual project, eventually that will be turned in down here. Make sure you do these 2 assignments first.